Hey guys, Karen Marchetti here. I am working on this circle fill on this quilt. This is a very busy fabric, and if I had quilted anything else over here, you really wouldn't see it. So I went with a dense texture, and I am using Daloa's Circle Busters in 3" and 2". And if you watch Daloa's videos, I am totally using them wrong. Not the way that they were intended, but it's what works for me. I want all my circles to start with a half, and I already did my 3" circle over here. So now I'm going to do my 2" circle, and I'm lining up this line on my seam and this line on my chalk line. So I went a little too far, so let me go back, and that is where I want to be. So I'll make my half circle, and then I come back, stopping on the chalk line. I'm going to turn my ruler around now so that these lines line up with my chalk line. And I stitch one side, move my ruler down, keeping it on that chalk line. Stitch one side. I have to move this one out of my way. And then we're going to just kind of fudge this last one right up to that seam. So then I'll stitch down along the seam. I'm going to turn my ruler around so that that line is on the chalk line, and I'm about, give or take, 1/4 inch away from that. Talking and quilting, I can't do that. Oh, sorry guys. Let me slide you over here. All right, so I'm just kind of guessing on this. I'm going to be 1/4 inch away here, this line. I don't have a line over here, so now I'm going to continue down the seam and go back, and I should meet up pretty close to right that where I was. And it doesn't matter if we're a little bit off because I'm doing a dense fill around the circles, and we'll fill that in a minute. So when I get back to here, I'm just going to come back out along the circle. And again, if I miss, I'm okay, because we're doing a dense fill between the rows. And that looks like this. So then I'd go back and ditch all this, and I just do this as I go. So then I would tie off, because I want to start with a half circle over here. So I would tie off, come back over here, and the next one would be the 3" circle. So I'd line that up again on those lines, stitch, turn, up, come back down the other side, and then alternate between the two rulers. So I hope that helps, and you can see how I did that. So I'm going to show you again, just using the rulers and a pointer device, because the machine was kind of getting in the way. So I line up the ruler halfway so I get that nice half circle, echo back up, put me to here, line up my chalk line, stitch one side, move it, stitch one side, move it, stitch one side, and I continue this all the way to the end. Turn it around, stitch the other side back, the other side back, other side back, echo back down, move over to the next one, switch the ruler to the smaller one, stitch around, echo back, backtrack back, I should say, half, 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 all the way up, and then back down the other side, half, 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 echo back down, and I continue. After I have all the rows done, then I come through, do my fill, cut through, do my fill back down this side, cut through, fill back up this side, and so on. So I hope that makes more sense. Thanks.